Good morning children. Today we are going to learn semester 2 chapter 18 representation of data. Do you know how many students in your class take the bus to school? How many ride a bicycle or walk to school? The answer to this can be collected by talking to each student, and the information that you collect is called data. When we use pictures to represent numerical data, then it is called a pictograph. Make a pictograph to represent the kind of insects Romit found in his garden. See, they have given some insects over here. 6 butterflies, 7 spiders, 3 ladybirds, 4 grasshoppers and 9 bees. So one example they have done for us. Name of insect, butterflies. And they have drawn 6 butterflies over here. See. Likewise, rest of the insects you draw on these boxes. 7 spiders, 3 ladybirds, 4 grasshoppers and 9 bees. Now see the second example. Observe the pictograph and answer the questions given below. 1 ball is equal to 10 runs. So Sachin, Dhoni, Raina, Yuvraj, Dravid all are cricket players. And Sachin scored here 40 runs, Dhoni 60 runs, Raina 30 runs, Yuvraj 20 runs and Dravid 80 runs. So now, how many runs did Sachin score? 40 runs. Who scored the least number of runs? Yuvraj. How many runs did Raina score more than Yuvraj? 10 runs. Who scored the highest runs? Dravid. How many runs did Dhoni and Sachin score together? Sachin scored 40 runs and Dhoni scored 60 runs. So 40 plus 60 is equal to 100 runs. Now, when data is represented using vertical or horizontal bars, then we call it a bar graph or a column graph. Given below is the data of number of boys and girls in classes 1 to 5 of a school. See here the data. These are the classes, and these are number of girls and these are number of boys. See, in first class 20 girls are there and 23 boys are there. Second class 15, 25. Third class 17, 22. Fourth class 16, 25. Fifth class 24 and 20. This data can be represented in 2 ways. Either boys and girls separately or together. Now see here, method 1, it is girls separately they have done and the boys separately they have done. And here method 2, boys and girls all together they have showed in single bar graph. See here, x-axis, this is in horizontal and they named it as classes 1 to 5. Horizontal line is nothing but sleeping line, and this we call it as x-axis. And this is vertical line, this we call it as y-axis, and standing line. And this y-axis represents the students. This is the scale. Scale means y-axis is equal to 1 unit, that is equal to, it represents 5 students. See, this blue color bar indicates boys and green color bar indicates girls. Now, if I want to check first class boys, how many are there? Now, how we will check? See, 20, 21, 22, 23. See here, able to see? On the scale, this bar ended at the point 23. Okay. So, in first class, how many boys are there? 23. Likewise, girls, how many are there? See. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. See here. This is getting end over at the point on y-axis 20. See. First class girls are how many? 20. Boys are 23. Likewise, we have to check. See now. Make it confirm. Exactly. See. Number of girls in first class 20. Number of boys in first class are 23. Okay. Now we have to remember this bar graph. When we draw a bar graph, first we draw the x-axis, that is horizontal, that is sleeping line, x-axis, and vertical line, y-axis we call it as. This is sleeping line, x-axis horizontal and the y-axis vertical, standing line. The space between columns or bars must be equal or uniform. See here, the space between the columns and the bars are equal. See everywhere in the pictures given, right? Able to see? The thickness of the columns or bars are also equal. See, the thickness of the columns and the bars are also equal. See here, everywhere. See, right? So equal divisions are made on y-axis to represent the numerical data. That means, see here how they have taken 1 unit is equal to 5 students. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. This is nothing but 5 table. And at the same time, see, 10 minus 5 is 5. 15 minus 10 is 5. 20 minus 15 is 5. That is why we are telling to remember equal divisions are made on y-axis to represent the numerical data. Now let us do it. The weight of 5 members of a group are as follows. Tom 45 kgs, Jerry 20 kgs, Pooh 40 kgs, Mickey 35 kgs and Donald 40 kgs. Represent this as a bar graph. Scale y-axis 1 unit is equal to 5 kgs. See now, I will show you this on the graph paper. See, this is x-axis, horizontal line, x-axis, and we call this as sleeping line. On this we have mentioned the names of the cartoons: Tom, Jerry, Pooh, Mickey and Donald. And this is y-axis. This we call it as y-axis. See on the graph paper. This we call it as vertical line or we call it as standing line. Okay, this y-axis we can say it as vertical or standing line. And this is the name we have to mention. The weights, what we are doing here, the weights of 5 members of a group. So what is this type of graph? This is a bar type of graph. So scale is also important. We have to mention y-axis. On the y-axis 1 unit is equal to 5 kgs. See here, 1 unit is equal to 5 kgs. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. See, these are all the units and each unit belongs to 5 kgs. Here see 5 kgs, the difference between all these units are 5 kgs. So 50 kgs, 45 kgs, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5 and here is 0. It starts from 0 to 50. Right. Now they have mentioned here in the question, Tom, how many kgs weight he is? 45 kgs. Now we have to draw the bar up to 45 kgs from 0 to 45. See here. This is the way we will draw. The line from x-axis to y-axis, where it is placing 45, there we will put a point and draw the lines like this and join it. Likewise, the rest of the cartoons names you draw the bars. So Jerry is 20 kgs and Pooh is 40 kgs, Mickey is 35 kgs and Donald is 40 kgs. So this is what, or this is the way we have to draw the bar graph. See. Is it clear? This is x-axis. Now you do on your own for the question number 1. The monthly income of 5 men are as follows. So you do it for this on a graph paper. Now we shall see the third question. We shall observe the bar graph and answer the questions given below. See here, they have given the week names: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All these are the days of the week and these are the temperatures. 5 degrees Celsius, 10 degrees, 15 degrees Celsius, 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, this is temperature. Now here they are asking some questions. Which was the hottest day of the week? So how we will find? See, check which bar is longer than the other bars. I found, yeah, here see, Thursday. Thursday is the longest bar and it is showing more than 40 degrees temperature. So write here Thursday. What was the lowest temperature recorded in the week? Now you check. See here. 25, 30, 31, 32, 33. Able to see here? The scale where the point, the reading was stayed over at 34 degrees Celsius. See, right? Able to see now? 34 degrees Celsius. So, you write the answer. What was the lowest temperature recorded in the week is 34 degrees Celsius. What was the average temperature of the week? Now we saw here 34 degrees and here it is like 40 degrees also is there, 42 degrees is there. See here the average between all these weekdays bars. Now check. Here the Wednesday bar is showing at 34 degrees Celsius and this Tuesday bar is showing at the point, see, 35, 36, 37, yes, exactly at 38. See, it is showing at 38 degrees Celsius. Okay, Tuesday's bar, and Monday's bar is showing at 39, 40 degrees Celsius. See, exactly it is. So, in between all these three, the average we can write it as 38 degrees. So, what was the average temperature of the week means? 38 degrees. So, what is the difference between the maximum and minimum temperatures of the week? See here, maximum temperature of the week. We know Monday we have found already 40 degrees Celsius and the biggest bar is Thursday's bar, right? So Thursday's bar is showing where at the point 40, No. Now see 41? No. Little bit it is there. It is showing at 42. See. Exactly it is showing at 42. So maximum is 42 and minimum is 34. That is Wednesday bar. So 42 minus 34 is equal to how much? 8. So 8 degrees Celsius. Okay, the difference is 8 degrees Celsius. Now, can this graph tell you which month this temperature was recorded? No, we can't tell because months were not mentioned anywhere in the graph. So, can you guess the season? Yes, it is summer because the temperatures are showing like 35 degrees, 34 degrees, 38 degrees, 40 degrees, 42 degrees. All these fall in summer only. So, write summer. Thank you children. Take care. Stay safe.